Welcome to WomanCEO Money Matterz. I am your host, Yasmine Belle, coming to you with over 20 years as a tax accountant, CFO, and financial empowerment coach. This podcast is specially made for you if you are a woman seeking to live a life of intention and purpose while changing your situationship into a relationship with your money. You will learn tips, tools, and practical strategies through the WCEO model to build wealth, confidence, empowerment, and opportunity while making an impact through a wellness mindset. The investment we make today creates the next generation of women leaders, so let's begin. Quote of the day from Jay Shetty: "Money doesn't change you, it just shows more of who you are." This quote really spoke to me because does money change a person when they become famous and have too much money? I used to believe that money did change you. It was one of those limiting beliefs around money. This kept me small. And once I have changed my situationship around money, it was a game changer in all areas. Well, I think money magnetizes the individual. I don't believe money changes you. I believe money brings out the person you are, whether you're kind, generous, unkind, or greedy. I'm curious how you feel about it. What are your thoughts? Please comment below if you feel money changes you or amplifies who you really are. Today, our money matters are highlighted in our money mindset and how money can change your financial space. Many of us have a negative relationship around money, and the irony is that some of us don't even realize it. I became a certified financial coach for this particular reason, as I have seen firsthand how a simple money mindset can make or break your financial success. If you are a new listener, welcome, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Grab a journal and a pen, as our podcast will give you the space to reflect and give yourself some fundamental, vital questions that shape your financial life. When we think about the opportunity money creates, we get more opportunity to make money. When we create opportunities, the opportunities generate more money. Reflection time. What are the opportunities that money creates in your life? Many of us accept less than we deserve, and this is especially true amongst women. We tend to give more discounts and are more open to negotiation. I turned to a male friend a few weeks ago and asked about his current job offer and negotiation and his approach with his employer. If I had to describe it, it was very transactional, non-emotional. I started to ask myself questions as to why aren't women stepping into a more transactional space? Stats have shown that women are more apt to give discounts and open to negotiation, or better yet, charge less than we deserve. Are women undervaluing themselves? And could it be coming out into their negotiation tactics? I had a coaching session last week with one of my clients as she started her business. She wanted her rates to be lower than the standard competitive rates because her position was that she wanted to help as many people as possible, even the ones that couldn't afford it. So I flipped the script on her and asked her the question: if you were looking for someone in your service industry and seeing your low rates, how would that make you feel? Would you hire them? She paused, and after a few seconds of pondering, she replied, maybe, yes. Remember, there's no right or wrong here. Simply what you set as a value for your service. Because lowering your prices too low could negatively impact you because you are now projecting that you're not an expert in your field, which can result in losing an opportunity to work with your ideal client. So I learned this lesson the hard way a long time ago from one of my ex-boyfriends. And I too had comparable rates, and I would follow up the conversation that I had up with him with, "Oh, I just love what I do. It's not about money." Have you ever told yourself this before? Well, you can imagine, as an entrepreneur himself, he gave me an earful. And I fought him on it because I didn't feel like he understood where I was coming from. He told me to raise my prices. Reluctantly, I did. And I remember it was so uncomfortable for me. Then he continued to say, People will pay money for the value they're receiving. So if you're offering XYZ services, the amount that you're charging holds no weight against the value you're offering. I can honestly and openly say it took me a while to get comfortable with this notion. And yes, now I look back at his advice and it was a real game changer for me. We often hide behind this notion of, I want to keep my prices low, or similarly, as I used to say, I'm in business because I love it, not because of the money. Once I changed the dialogue with myself, which was my money mindset, and raised my prices, and not only did clients I was attracting changed, but I also was able to hire a team, get an office, and grow my business. Many times we get stuck in the right now mindset, as opposed to seeing what opportunity money can bring. At times, we all need some tough love around money, and the more squeamish the conversation around money is, the more that conversation needs to be had. Because if you can help yourself, you can help others. If you keep playing small, you will only do yourself a disfavor. Think of your purpose and your passion. What do they look like? Your passion comes from within, and your purpose comes from the impact you want to bring to others. The better you can excel in your profession, the more opportunities you can create around money. Invest in yourself, as when you focus on your skill and mastery, this will be your time for you to be your own game changer. Say yes to more opportunities and be open to all money mindset lessons. I understand that money can make you feel uncomfortable, but we never made history by staying in our comfort zone. So when you feel discomfort, connect and name that emotion. What is it specifically that's coming up for you? Is it pain, uncertainty, anxiety, shame? Could it be excitement or eagerness? Ignoring this feeling will only make it last longer. And it keeps piling up and it gets heavier and heavier to carry. Once you're aware of it, you can address it. And then you can learn from it and make peace with it. Right now, what mindset do you currently have around money? What is your language around money? And what is your current relationship with money? Remember that money is a tool, a resource, and an exchange of energy. Remember the last thing you bought with money that had a profound impact on your life. How did this monetary investment bring you an emotional return? Now visualize and reflect on how you felt. I hope you found clarity in this episode of Money Mindset and reflected on some fundamental money matters. Thank you for letting me share my voice with you. WomanCEO's Money Matterz is brought to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the topics of wealth, confidence, empowerment, and opportunity. If you love this episode and want more content, subscribe to our blog and join our Facebook group at WomanCEO Inc. Remember, live with intention and purpose while igniting the woman CEO in you. Until next time, ciao.